If you have recently felt a distance growing between you and the people you used to be close to, if conversations that used to feel like home, they were your safe space before, but now things feel heavy, if you've started to wonder whether the friendships that you have in your lives are still the right ones, this video is for you. So growing is one of the most beautiful things a woman can do, but nobody tells you about the part that comes with it. The quiet grief of outgrowing the people that you love, the confusion of feeling closer to yourself but further from everyone else. And if you're in that place right now, I want you to know something before we go any further, that you are not doing anything wrong, that you are not being a disloyal friend. You are just simply changing your frequency, and not everyone can follow you there, and that, my friend, is okay. So let me tell you something that nobody says honestly enough. When you start growing, sometimes you are the one who leaves, not dramatically, not with a big argument, but it is just something really slow and quiet, like a slow drift. Conversations that used to make you feel like home now starts feeling really heavy. Goals and lifestyles that were once aligned now feels like it's going on a different path. And one day you wake up and you realize the people that you started with are no longer walking the same direction. And sometimes it happens that you want to share your new goals with them, you want to share the person that you are becoming, but suddenly it feels like they don't get it, and you remain quiet because you're scared that their doubts will make you doubt yourself. Now here's the thing that is going to lift a lot of heaviness out of your chest. They are not doing it because they're unkind, and this by no means am I trying to justify what their actions, but they're most likely doing it because they have not seen what you can see, and it is hard for someone to support what they cannot understand yet. But I want you to try to think it this way so you do not take things very personally, and this is going to change everything, because suddenly that distance is not a betrayal anymore. It's just a natural shifting of frequency. And here is what psychology tells us about this. When you grow, you change your identity, and the people around you build a relationship with your old identity, right? So when you change, it just does not affect you, it affects them too. They are losing a friend, they're losing a version of you that they loved, and this is confusing and kind of painful and disorienting for them too. So the friends who pull away, who goes quiet, who seems unsupportive, they're not always being unkind. Sometimes they're just grieving the you that they knew, because they do not know this new version of you yet, and that is absolutely okay. It does not mean that the friendship was not real, it doesn't mean that the love wasn't there or genuine. It just means that now you're walking on a different path, on a different journey, and again, not everyone is meant to come with you in every chapter. And the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for them is to let the season end gracefully. But of course, letting go gracefully does not mean it does not hurt, because it does when the friendship fades, when the group chat goes quiet, when you find yourself spending more time alone than you ever have. A particular kind of loneliness arrives. Not the loneliness of having nobody, but the loneliness of being in between, of you outgrowing where you were, but you have not arrived where you are going. And in that space, the phone, I'm going to tell you, it becomes a very dangerous space, because you open it and you see the lives that you've already left behind, the people still in that chapter that you've kind of already closed, and you ask yourself, was it worth it? Am I behind? Did I make a mistake? Put the phone down. You did not just go backwards, you just looked at some things at the wrong moment. And if you ever feel that the silence feels unbearable, when the stillness feels like something is wrong, I want you to consider something. What if that feeling, that restlessness, that loneliness, that nothing is happening kind of feeling, it is not emptiness? What if it's just a space being created for something new, space that would not and could not exist until you let go of something? And in a world where so many people are living through real crisis, through loss, through war, through things completely outside of the control, your quiet, your still, your loneliness, your in-between phase is actually a period of profound privilege. I want you to think it that way, so it becomes less lonely for you. It means your life is okay. It means that you are safe. It means that the hardest thing happening to you right now is that you are becoming. Wow. And that is a gift. And I want to say this to the woman who's pressurizing herself. You do not have to have it all figured out today. You do not need to know who your new companion will be, who your new people are going to be. You do not need to know where this growth is taking you. You do not have to have that urgency to arrive anywhere, because that urgency will disrupt your nervous system. It will keep you chasing instead of receiving. And this moment, if you give it, it is properly for receiving if you allow it. Take it one day at a time, day by day, if that is all that you can manage, because everything that you are growing towards can only find you when you are still enough to be found. And this is going to be the hardest thing to hear, and you might think that this is ridiculous, but enjoy this moment. Enjoy this era when you're lonely, when you've lost people, when you're not sure what is coming next, because I'm telling you that this era is not going to last for long. One day you look back at this exact season, this time that was yours, that was just yours, no distraction, no noise, just you and your own becoming. Because this is the season that everything changes. This is where the woman that you are becoming is being built in silence. The friendships that are meant for this next version of you are coming. The people who will understand your goals are coming. The belonging that feels like home is coming. But first you have to become her. So just remember that you are in between. In between is not a problem to solve. It is a season to honor. Let the old friendships go with love. Let the loneliness be there without fighting it, and trust that the right people will find the woman you are becoming. So I hope that this video, guys, brought you some comfort, and I will see you in my next one.